Hello, thank you so much for joining me today. This video is an empties for the month of October 2018. Last month was one of my biggest empties I've ever done, and everything just ran out at once last month. This month, not as many things ran out, and I don't really have a problem with that because it means I have fewer things that I need to repurchase. I only have 8 products, and 5 of them are makeup. Before we get started though, before I pour everything out and sort it into categories, I just wanted to zoom you in for a second because there's something going on with my face. So I don't know if you are noticing anything different, but I'm having a lot of redness, a lot of swelling, and a lot of not necessarily blisters, but I'm having an allergic reaction to something and I have no idea what it is. I'm gonna guess it's lip products because I'm only having allergic reactions around my lips, and the problem is that I've recently purchased quite a few lip products. Oh, let me zoom you back out. I have purchased quite a few lip products in the last month or two, and I've been playing around with all of them and really loving them. They're beautiful shades and formulas, but one of them is doing this to my lips. If anyone has any ideas of an ointment or some type of something I can do to help my lips not be so painful, let me know please in the comments because I can use all the help I can get. But I'm just gonna keep going, just gonna keep filming. Alright, let's get started. The first product I want to talk about is from Colourpop. It is the brow pencil in the shade Dope Taupe. This is what it looks like. It has a spoolie on one side, and then it has one side where you kind of click it up and product comes out. It's a very thin type of micro pencil type of setup. And the only thing I didn't love about the packaging for this is that when you click up to get product out, you can't click it back down. So whatever you click up, you pretty much have to use. And it also means that I can't really tell how much product is left in here. So I actually was in the middle of doing one brow when it completely ran out and I had to scramble and figure out a way to fill in the other brow. I did talk about this in a disappointing products video quite a few months ago because it says Dope Taupe. That's the name of the shade. It's a mid-tone brown, like a light brown, so it still works for people with fairer skin and lighter hair like me. I typically have a little bit of red in my hair. I don't right now, but whenever I did, I would use this because it did have a warmer, more reddy undertone. So I don't think this is great if you are looking for a taupe shade, which is the name of the shade, but it's not something that I feel like I need to rush out and repurchase. Another makeup product that I have the same sentiment about is the Wet n Wild Brulee Single Shadow. This was just a matte cream shade. It was very pigmented though, so I would use it to set my eyeshadow primer on my lids, and it helped to kind of cancel out the more purpley bluish tones on my lid and to cover up any veins. I just heard Sarah from Kitty Approved Beauty here on YouTube. She talked about this product specifically in an unpopular makeup opinions video that she did a couple days ago, and she specifically talked about this product and she said this is a very hyped up product and she doesn't really see anything so special about this, and I agree with her. I don't think that there's anything super special about it. If you're fair and you like shades like this to set your primer, it's good. It's $2. I guess I would like it more if it were in a single pan that I could just stick in a Z palette. Having a separate single that I need to pull out to do my eye makeup is just not something that I'm used to, and it's a reason why my single packaged eyeshadows in my collection kind of get overlooked and kind of pushed to the side. It's good, but not for me. It's not something that I feel like I need. The next product I have is the Soap & Glory One Heck of a Blot translucent powder. It was a pressed powder. The packaging is really cute. I do like the packaging of Soap & Glory products a lot, and it is empty. I had this in a project pan. I think it was my 8 by August project pan. I had already hit pan on it and I repressed it, and I wanted to hit pan on it again and make more progress, and I eventually used it up. I just kept it in my backpack and used it for touch-ups. I would use a fluffy brush because using a denser brush would kind of put too much product on and make it look cakey, but if you used a fluffy brush and a light application, it was really great for touch-ups throughout the day. It was nice to use up. I think it was a good product. Another product here is from Hourglass. This is the Dim Light Powder. I used this as a bronzer. It's really great for people with very fair skin tones. It's a very expensive bronzer though. I think this is $44. So definitely if you're looking for something luxurious, it did have a really nice healthy sheen. It didn't build up too quickly. It was something that really looked natural on my skin, and it was a good bronzer for my fair skin. I really did enjoy it. As much as I loved it, I don't think I'm going to repurchase just because I feel like I went through this very quickly. I will be talking about this in my next How Long Does It Take to Use Up Makeup video, and for the price tag, I don't think it's worth repurchasing. It was really beautiful though. I did really enjoy using it. It's just, I don't want to justify that cost. And the last bronzer is one that I just talked about in my most recent How Long Does It Take to Use Up Makeup video, and that is the Nars Laguna bronzer. I had this in a project pan and I eventually used it up. I did talk about how quickly I used this up in that How Long Does It Take to Use Up Makeup video. So fast. I think it came out to be like 82 cents per use or something astronomical like that. I just didn't feel like it was worth that. I would not buy this again. Now on to non-makeup products. I have a moisturizer from The Ordinary. It's the Natural Moisturizing Factors plus HA. It was the 3-ounce bottle and I did cut it open to scrape out the last little bit of it. I really enjoy this. I don't use it on its own very often. Typically, I will spray my face with a facial spray, put on a couple drops of a face oil, and then put this on top. And I think this mixed with a face oil is beautiful. It does have a little bit more of a thick, balmy texture. It's something you need to warm up in your hands before you put on your skin, and I can see why some people wouldn't like that, but I just love that it doesn't have any fragrance. It's a really good, dependable product, and it's something I can use every day, and it's like maybe not even $8 for 3 ounces, so it's a great price. I think it was from What's Up in Makeup Facebook group. I think I heard that they might stop selling The Ordinary products. The person who owned The Ordinary brand has been doing some questionable things. I am under the impression that he no longer owns the company. I don't know the full story. I'll have to do some more research, but if it is still available and the guy having that questionable behavior is no longer in charge of the company, then I will consider repurchasing it. I do think it's a great product. The next product is from Hask. It's the Coconut Dry Shampoo. I talked about this in a best and worst dry shampoo video a couple months back. At the time, I thought that Hask was a cruelty-free brand, but now I'm not entirely sure. So I'll have to do some research, maybe contact the company myself and ask them some questions to see what's going on. If it is cruelty-free, I would definitely repurchase. There's a couple different dry shampoos in this line. The one that's a light blue, I think the argan oil one. That one is really great for people with dark hair because it doesn't leave any white cast. This one will leave a white cast on darker hair, but I love the scent a lot. It's my favorite of the 3 or 4 from this brand that I've tried, and I just think it's really nice. If it's a cruelty-free brand, I will definitely repurchase. And the very last one is not one that I've necessarily used up. It's just so incredibly old. This is the e.l.f. Lip Exfoliator, and the reason I even thought about it is I was watching a Sophia Nygaard makeup video. Is that how you say your name? Sophia Nygaard? She did a video about how she had a professional team come in and professionally organize her makeup collection, and one of the girls helping her held up this product, and Sophia was like, oh, it's probably from like 2013 or something, and that made me think about when I bought this product, which was probably like 2014. This is 4 years old. I don't know how I just completely forgot this existed, and I've had it for 4 years. This is something that goes on my lips. It's probably got dead lip skin cells on it, and it's almost finished. There isn't a ton left, but this needs to go. If I do get another lip scrub, I kind of want to try the Wet n Wild, like the watermelon lip scrub. That one seems really nice. I love the scent of watermelon, so I think that would be fun to play with. This was great. It was only $3. It did the job when I had it. I would recommend trying it if you're looking for an affordable lip scrub, but it's not something I'm going to repurchase. That's all. And that is everything I have to talk about in this video. I really appreciate you watching. You know, these past couple of months, we've had a lot of family weddings, a lot of baptisms, a lot of babies being born, a lot of family and friends coming in from out of town to visit. It just seems like every weekend and a lot of nights there have just been really exciting things happening with my loved ones, and I just want to spend more time with them. I really hope that you guys can understand. I just haven't been able to do 2 videos a week. As much as I love this channel, it can be really stressful to find a balance between a creative outlet, a full-time job, and other obligations outside of work. There's so many videos I want to film and put out there, and there's not enough hours in the day. I just hope you guys can understand. I'm having a really great time, and a lot of really great things are happening in my family and within my friend circle, and I just want to be there for them. It's very important to me. Anyway, that is all I have to talk about today. I really hope you guys have a wonderful night. Once again, thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys!